It is cold, it is gray, the sun is not shining, but we are here outside on Bello Field, back and ready again for some NESCAC action after 20 days. We are ready to see the Tufts Jumbos play against the Colby College Mules. Welcome to JumboCast, everybody. My name is Felix Bhattacharya, joined today by Ethan Grublich. Ethan, how are you doing today? What are you ready to see about this matchup?
I'm doing great, Felix, and what I'm looking for in today's matchup is for Tufts to get back on track and get a win. Also, Colby really desperately looking for a win. They just came off of a stretch of 5 home games in a row where they drew all of them. Tufts, of course, will be disappointed that they didn't win their last game against Babson, but of course they were a ranked team. They knew it was going to be a difficult matchup. They were missing some players.
5 home games for Colby, all of them ties. Definitely an interesting change here in D3 soccer this season, having that change where there isn't that double overtime rule anymore when it goes into a tie. If you have a tie at the end of regular time, it just stays a tie. And we have noticed a substantial difference in how NESCAC soccer and D3 soccer as a whole is looking.
Yeah, last year Tufts won their game against Babson after breaking a scoreless tie deep in overtime. This year, they took a scoreless tie all the way to the 90-minute mark, but did not have that opportunity to win it. And then
we can look at the history of these two teams. Last year, they actually ended up tying one of the rare ties in 3 soccer that went into a double overtime, ended up in a 1-1 tie, and we're excited to see if it will be any different here today on Bello Field. There sure is a crowd despite the cold weather here in Massachusetts, but people are excited to see some men's soccer here tonight.
Yeah, it's the first day of October, and you're getting the type of weather that you would expect in New England. Unfortunately, it's a sudden change from the amazing weather that we enjoyed for many parts of September.
Taking a look at the Colby College season so far, they are 2-1-5 in season. Absolutely, you can notice those 5 ties. Those are the last 5 games that they played. 0-1-3 in NESCAC, still looking for their first win in the conference. Could it be that they beat the Jumbos here today on their home turf? That might be a possibility. That's what we're going to look out for, but this surely is a strong Jumbo force to reckon with.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a competitive game. Tufts have not played as well in NESCAC as they did last season. They've already suffered 2 1-0 defeats away from home, though they've been undefeated at home, and they have the better record than Colby so far with their 1-2-2 record in NESCAC. Now is a great chance for them to get back on track, get some of those forwards scoring some goals. The only forward who's scored any goals for Tufts so far this season being Mikey Brady, who's scored twice for them. So now is a good opportunity for their forwards to gain some momentum, as they'll desperately need them down the stretch in order to win these games. The defense for Tufts has been incredible. Eric Lauda with a monster game against Babson really kept the Jumbos in that game and rescued a tie for them when they allowed a lot of chances that could have resulted in a winning goal easily for Babson.
Eric Lauda, naturally a force to reckon with, a wall truly to say here for the Jumbos. Only a sophomore, very young, a lot here to do. Talk me through the keys to the game for both sides here today.
All right, so as I've already sort of discussed, the key for Tufts is getting on the score sheet, and it's even better if it's one of their forwards, as this is a good opportunity for Tufts to get that momentum in their forwards, boost that morale. One of those players who's important up front, Sean Traynor, the senior captain, scored a lot of big goals last season, including in the NESCAC championship game, including the winner in overtime against MIT to start the season here, but he hasn't gotten on the score sheet yet. He's starting again today, and he'll look to make a mark. And then for Colby, also getting on the score sheet, I think that after their last 5 games, they'll want to avoid a tie. So I think for them that means taking a gamble and trying to score early and then parking the bus and seeing how far that takes them against the struggling Tufts offense as now we're underway.
Kickoff going to go to the Jumbos first. Balling that out. Campbell now with it. Kick to the back. Staying strong. There's Clevio in the back corner. Campbell, interestingly enough, starting today for the Jumbos, a veteran, truly to stay. Started a lot of games last year Now back into the matchup today. What does he add to this roster?
He adds a great crossing ability, I'd say, and that's where he's dangerous, open down the wing as he is right there. He'll look to put a ball in.
Campbell now on it. Campbell tries to find Trainer, can't find him. Ball is won by the Mules, now going to go the other way. Tufts gets it back.
Yeah, and that's exactly the territory where Gibson Campbell is dangerous. He put in the ball last year, as many will remember, to win the game against MIT in the opener. And yeah, that's the position where he's most dangerous.
Jumbo's deep into Colby territory here. Trying to fight for it. Ball's going to go out. That's going to be a goal kick. It's a strong start here for the Jumbos. Definitely an aggressive start for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the key components of Kyle Desautel's, the head coach of Tufts, playing style for this team. High pressing. We just saw the entire Tufts team enter Colby territory. They like to play with high energy, and they're looking to get off onto the right start.
Ball kicked high by McCarthy. That's over. And out for the Mules. It's going to be a throw-in for Jumbo's ball. Throw-in going to be from Gibson Campbell now.
So a lot of action on this near sideline to start the half.
Gibson tried to find Trainer. Trainer kicking that ball out. Back in the possessions of the Jumbos. Campbell going to set it up with Clevio. Lauda with it. Lauda looking to reset here. Kicks it high, tries to find Campbell. Trainer gets on it. Trainer now with the ball. Good defense there from the Mules. That's Colin Sullivan.
Yeah, that's a big key for the Mules in this game. Winning those battles in midfield, which they did on that possession, but now they give it away.
Jumbo's back with possession. High ball there. Over, up into the corner for Mikey Brady. Brady can't stay on it, though.
Yeah, Brady called off sides there. It was a good look for the Jumbos. We'll definitely see them put a lot of balls forward over the middle during this game, trying to catch Colby off guard, trying to get behind that Mules defense.
Over in goal for the Mules is Brendan McCarthy, a sophomore. Another force to reckon with here today. Ball now over, intercepted by the Jumbos. Campbell's going to run for it. Campbell gets the touch. Over to Clevio. Clevio looking to go far. Tries to find Daly in the corner. Daly up in front. Fine in on it. Nice dribbling action there from Finan. Trainer up in front. Trainer now pushing through Trainer. Dribbling up front. Trying to find an open slot. Can't find a man and kicked out there by the Mules.
Yeah, great clearance by Aiden O'Brien, the senior out of Farmington, Connecticut. Won New England's with Loomis Chafe and also notably was in my 7th grade homeroom.
Jumbo's possession back. Kicked out by the Jumbos. That's going to be Mules' possession there. My apologies, seems to be a corner.
Yeah, so the first corner of the game for the Jumbos.
Corner going to be taken by Leon Gherkin. What's the strategy here for this corner group?
Well, the Jumbos certainly have a lot of aerial threats in the box. Didn't quite get to them there, but we've seen Max Clivio soar to score a great headed goal against Salem State to put the Jumbos in front last week. He's certainly a threat that you have to worry about if you're the Mules in the box. Mikey Brady, another big body, the only forward to score so far this season for the Jumbos. I would assume that he's a threat on those corners.
High ball by McCarthy. Finan cuts his head on it, but back out of bounds. Still in play. Hits off the referee. And whistle is going to be blown. Coach Desautel himself is going to kick the ball back in onto the field.
Yeah, the Jumbos might have caught a break there.
A little bit of action here from coach himself. Now Clevio on the ball. Fine and got that touch there out of bounds.
Yeah, also watch out for Ethan Feigen in this game. We already saw him have a great dribble in midfield, nutmegging a player. He's one of those really exciting, dynamic players that just fits the energy of the system that Desautels requires.
Both the Jumbos and the Mules going for an aggressive lineup here today. 3 forwards in their starting lineups, respectively. Now Feigen dribbling in to Jumbo's territory, but that's
I thought that was in for a second from Mikey Brady.
Just off of the quarter. Brady just missed that angle there.
Yeah, the angle where we're from is maybe a little deceiving. I thought that Brady had that finish. That was an amazing run into the box by Ethan Feigen. Great job laying it off to Brady, who just couldn't finish there.
McCarthy now to kick off that goal kick. Gonna go long into mid-range here for the Jumbos. Feigen gonna get the dribble on it. Feigen now dribbling up to the front. Pushing out there, trying to find Brady. Brady is not there though.
Yeah, he knew he was just offside on there. You see him raising his head up, stopping that run. He knew the flag was gonna come up.
McCarthy now with another goal kick.
I'd say this is a good start for the Jumbos, though. They've had a shot, or they've had an opportunity through Brady that he just couldn't take, but largely they've kept the Mules out of their own territory.
McCarthy over to Brady. Brady gonna keep it in play. Colby now intercepts it. Franco with the ball. Pass over. Mule's still with it. Lemire intercepted by Trainer. Trainer now dribbling up to the front. Fight there with Lemire. Lemire gonna get that ball out. Campbell trying to keep it back in play, but Mules gain possession, now dribbling up to the front. There's a lot of action here. Dribbling up in front, there's Lauer. Lauer still on the ball. Lauer setting. That ball is gonna be kicked out. Trainer now back on it, intercepted by the Jumbos. Good get there by the Jumbos. Mules back on it.
There, Mules player goes down. That's Ethan Franco. He's looked pretty exciting in that last sequence. Ethan Franco being the scorer of 3 goals so far this season, but not getting many starts. 3 goals and 3 assists and 3 starts in 7 appearances. Today he gets the start.
And starting here in this NESCAC matchup here today on Bello Field. Now gonna see a corner. It's gonna be a free kick by Franco. Both Franco and
that's Franco and midfielder Colin Sullivan.
Colin Sullivan
standing
there
over this free kick
in the corner.
Franco's going to take it, though.
Kicked out, Lauda gonna jump up on it. A little bit of confusion there if that ball was still in play, but it's not. Ruled dead there.
Yeah, good job by Lauda to draw that foul, and without making a key mistake that would have allowed Colby to nudge the ball into the back of the net without a goalkeeper.
So now Mules still on it. Franco still pushing it in. Franco seems to be moving back and forth from both sides. He's an aggressive force there. Has been a big player for the Mules this year.
Yeah, he's had the most success offensively for the Mules. 3 goals and 3 assists in 7 appearances.
A captain as well. Colby trying to push it in. Lauda's gonna get there though.
Yeah, the Jumbos are a bit lucky that there was no Mules. There was no Mule lurking on that back post. Easy for Lauda to just gather it in the end.
Lauda, deep kick there over for the Jumbos. Reset here now. Lauda over to Campbell. Campbell trying to keep it back in play. Oh, ball almost hit us over here in the corner, but the Mules get back on it.
Yeah, I would have played it well if it came to me.
Trainer fighting for it. Trainer using his speed, dribbling up in front. Goes down onto the ground.
Yeah, Sean Trainer going down a few times so far to start this game on the chances he's had. He's been a little outnumbered on this near sideline.
Corner kick now for the Jumbos. Deep ball there into the corner. Mule's going to quickly get that height, use that height advantage, get it back up and away. Jumbo's trying to fight for that ball there. Mules managed to get it out.
So slightly better corner than their first one.
Jumbo's back on it.
But still not a very threatening corner. They're going to want to find Clivio, find Brady on those next corners that they take in this game, which I'm sure there will be more of.
Now Siegelstein getting a little bit of action. He's been quiet all day.
Also, the Jumbos dominating possession early on. That's something that's good for them so that they continue to press.
Yeah, we've seen McCarthy have about 5 or 6 goal kicks already. I've only seen Lauda take about 1. That really shows you what side of the field this ball has been on most of the day.
Absolutely.
Deep ball now from McCarthy. Siegelstein fighting for it. Campbell now jumping up, getting it, but back for the Mules. Kicked out and over to Lauda. Great defensive action there by the Jumbos.
Yeah, it really made it look easy to just regain possession, and now they're on the front foot.
Campbell. Trainer trying to fight for it over there in that corner. Jumbo's back on it. Trying to set up a play here. Loud. Trainer fighting for that ball. Kicked out for the Jumbos. Wall over there into the corner.
I would have said that it was a good idea by Alex Wall, but apparently the Tufts sideline doesn't think it was for him to put that ball forward.
Deep ball by McCarthy. Campbell kicked back out. Now Brady using his speed, trying to get there into the corner, trying to get to the ball, but McCarthy gets to it before him.
Yeah, I think that was pretty safe for the Mules. Not the best of ideas for Campbell to take that on and push it all the way forward.
McCarthy. Neal's trying to fight for that ball there. Fabricant. Now over to Lemire. Lauer. Lauer back on the ball. Trying to get in there, but kicked out by Campbell. It is going to stay Mule's possession there. It seemed like the Mules got that last touch there. Throw-in is going to go to the Jumbos. Campbell. Daly trying to get in there. Brady. Fighting for it. Trainer now going to go back deep. Moving back a little further than you usually see him. Now there's Wall.
Yeah, that was good patience shown by Trainer to just allow the play to reset.
Over to Campbell. Brady on it now. Up in front for Brady.
Yeah, so far I'd say there hasn't been a ton of patience and composure shown in this game. A lot of balls being given away, especially when they try to move forward.
Siegelstein got to that possession there. Throwing for the Mules. Campbell. Jumbo's managed to get a touch on that. Mules there now. Mules pushing the ball. Up in front. They're speeding up. Finding that space. But Jumbo's defense standing strong. Kicked out there. And Feigen on it now. Taken down though. Ball still in play. Feigen now on it. Dribbling away but intercepted. Jumbo's now on it, fighting for it. There's Trainer all alone. Trainer trying to get to that ball, trying to reset it there. Trying to find a man here.
Stay out.
Finds Campbell. Feigen. Fighting for it. Finds Campbell. Campbell staying back here in the play. Over to Feigen. Dribbling away. Siegelstein. Nothing there for the ball, kicked out by the Mules.
Yeah,
lots of back and forth here. Mules still fighting for it. Trainer now on the ball. Trainer trying to get it back in play.
Yeah, almost a sight of goal for the Jumbos on that last sequence as they still maintain the ball. They probably didn't deserve a sight of goal, but some good improvisation on this near sideline.
Campbell now into the corner. Kicked out by McCarthy, but great ball there by Gibson. Campbell, definitely greatest chance so far for the Jumbos.
Yeah, you could argue that. I don't think that was going in the back of the net, but that was a great defensive effort by McCarthy. I don't think that will go down as a save since it wasn't going to hit the back of the net, but good job by him to hit the ball out and sort of end that attacking opportunity. But the Jumbos do have a set piece here.
Now Jumbos with the free kick.
And again, they'll look for those big bodies in the box. Clivio, Brady.
Going deep. Tries to find a man. Gotten out by the Mules. Now, corner attempt here for the Jumbos. Trainer himself gonna take it now. We do see a little bit of a change.
Gherkin, just drop off of it. Gherkin, sit in that space.
Pushing out into the corner. Nothing there for that corner attempt.
Yeah, so the Mules can breathe a sigh of relief after that. So the Jumbos seeing more attacking opportunities so far, but have not gotten on the score sheet yet.
So the Mules now going to get possession back. McCarthy. Punt over. There's Fabricant, but gotten by Feigen. Daly over to Campbell. Campbell on the ball. Slowing down that pace. Pushing it up in front. Trying to find Gherkin there. Ball out by the Jumbos, and now Mules pushing up in front, but Clivio there to intercept it very quickly. Over to Lauda. And resetting. It's really been a back and forth matchup here today so far. No major opportunities for either team.
Yeah, that was a great job by the tall defender Abubakar Traore to win a battle in midfield for the Mules, but they just couldn't get anything on the end of that. Sean Trainer.
Jumbo is going to get another shot on there.
Yeah.
Trainer.
Almost seemed like it came out of nowhere. I'm not really sure how to even evaluate that chance, but Trainer just sticking it into the side of the net for no goal, it'll be a goal kick.
Absolutely, an unexpected shot attempt there by Sean Trainer Group. I got to be honest with you, I blinked for 2 seconds and didn't even see the ball go.
Yeah,
Traore.
It was a good cross in by the Jumbos to get that opportunity.
Campbell with the deep ball there. No Jumbo men there, only blue jerseys to be found. That's Wood over there in the corner. Jumbo's here. Resetting it with Lauda. Lauda. Going deep now. Finds Daly there. Daly pushing up further a little bit more. They're going to see if they can get him up into the box. Going to push it up in front there. No Jumbo's there, but going to take the shot attempt.
That was a good job by Daly to sort of find that play.
Big shot there by Ethan Finan, the sophomore.
Yeah, Ethan Figan has also been a real center of the attack for the Jumbos today. Still no goals on, but a good job by him there.
Jumbo's gain possession back. Now possession. Back to McCarthy. Clevio trying to get in there. Oh, takes a man down with him, but no whistle blown. Ball is still in play.
Yeah, so the ref's really allowing physicality to prevail in this game.
These two teams are conference rivals. They both want this win here today.
Yeah, Justin Lauer just couldn't get on the end of that header, or on the end of that cross.
Lemire. Franco with it now, gonna try and get into the corner, nothing there for the Mules. Lauda looking a little confused, asking where his defenders were in that situation. And we're gonna see a change here for the Mules as the senior Franklin is going to come in.
Yeah, that looked like it could have been a bit of a dangerous shot from Lauer, but the Jumbo's fortunate to get a deflection on it. It'll just be a corner.
Lemire gonna get a quick breather here in this situation as the Mules have a corner attempt. Ball deep into the box, kicked out there by the Jumbos. Figan trying to get on it there as Daly gets back onto the ball. Now Brady kicking it out. There's Jada. Now Brady on it. Brady trying to find Trainer, intercepted there. Brady gets back onto it though. Kicked out of bounds for the Mules possession. There's Franklin, gonna take over. Now back over for the Mules. Out of bounds. Still Mules possession. Now Franco. Franklin gonna take the throw in. Franklin with the throw in. Campbell gonna quickly get that ball back out as Trainer gets that last touch. Still Mules possession here. Franklin. Over to Franco. Lots of Fs here on this team, actually on both sides. Getting a little bit confused here. Every once in a while into the pocket there for the Mules for that shot attempt there. That was Ethan Fabricant there with the ball, but a great save by Eric Lauda.
Yeah, the ball just popped out of Lauda from nowhere, but of course Lauda with his amazing cat-like reflex is able to just grab it. Really no problem.
Now Mules gaining possession back. They're going to take the shot, and that is in the goal. That is Ethan Franco with the shot into the pocket, and the Colby Mules are the first onto the board here on Bellow Field.
Yeah, that's a really, really disappointing goal for the Jumbos to give away. That was Alex Wall making the error in the end, giving the ball away, just making it easy for the Mules to slot that in the back of the net. Really, it took the entire Jumbos by surprise. Lauda, no chance on that, as good as he is. So the Jumbos, even with their start to the game that, I don't know if you'd consider it dominant, but they were certainly the better of the two teams. Making that error there, though, they go behind.
A beautiful goal there by Franco, 25 minutes into the first half. Still plenty of time here for the Jumbos to come back. This is still a fight.
Yeah, that was definitely what the Mules needed, to get on the score sheet and force these Jumbos attackers who have struggled all season to try and score.
As the momentum and speed is picking up, the Mules recognizing that they are on the board as we see some changes here for the Jumbos. Daniel Yanez, the freshman, coming in, as well as Henry Perkins. And Daniel Yanez has been a big player for the Jumbos so far this season. Group, can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. He scored the winner against Salem State. That's one of 2 goals he's had so far this season. And with the Jumbos behind now, they're going to need their goal scorers in the game, and he's one of them.
Jumbos pushing for an aggressive front as Ethan Feigen going to push here into the pocket quickly. Kicked back out by the Mules, but gained possession back here for the Jumbos. Now Yanez going to push on it. Lots of back and forth here. Jumbos trying to keep the ball back on. And the shot is not going to hit the back of the net there.
Yeah, we see a crossbar wobbling, but it's the football. I think it's a football goal post.
I believe that's rugby.
Yeah, something. I'm not that familiar with rugby, but we saw that goal post shake at the end of that. It went from the bar down there, not on the actual crossbar. So a sight on goal for the Jumbos, looking to equalize, but they just can't capitalize yet again.
But Jumbo's trying to take all the chances that they can. Now ball going to go back to the Jumbos. Perkins going to push there into the corner. Ball back with Feigen here. Back over to Perkins. Feigen going to be taken down. A whistle's going to be blown here. A great opportunity here for the Jumbos with this free kick. Yanez seems to be the one that's going to take it.
Yeah, when he's been in the game, Yanez has been the guy to take these free kicks. We saw him from closer range shoot one extremely powerfully at the Babson goalkeeper that was headed towards the top corner. I think he'll try to challenge the goalkeeper again, but lots of bodies in the box to try and get a touch in the air.
Jumbos now. Feigen lining up as well. We'll see who gets the eventual touch. Yanez going to take it into the corner, into the box, but caught there by McCarthy. Great shot there by Daniel Yanez. You notice that big leg there.
Yeah, with the success he's had so far in his young career at scoring from long distance, it's almost no surprise that he took that shot on.
McCarty now back over. Gibson Campbell gonna get a breather here as Max Cook is coming into the game. Cook's been a big player for the Jumbos this year, usually a starter. Changing it up a little bit here. But most definitely a defensive force to reckon with.
Yeah, he's also an outside back, so he'll try to get on the end of some attacking opportunities for sure.
Absolutely. This Jumbos team is very versatile.
Yeah, also notably, the freshman, Marteo Bargano, about to come on here for the Jumbos. He's listed as a defender, but the other day against Babson, I saw him with a lot of attacking opportunities, sort of playing in like a striker role, believe it or not.
And he has had some opportunities every once in a while. Now Jumbo's back with the free kick. Yanez going to take it again. Yanez actually not going to take it in that situation as Clevio tries to get into the pocket there.
Yeah, the coach is clapping on the sideline for the Jumbos. Definitely a good idea to try and get Clevio on the end of that, as he's already had success this season scoring headers from set pieces.
Cook was the one to take that free kick there. Now McCarthy back with the goal kick. Gonna go long. Jumbo's trying to push back onto it. Cook running for the ball. Out of bounds. Jumbos keep possession. Got some changes here. Sean Trainer going to get a breather.
Yeah, so Barganya, again, listed as a defender. First-year player, replacing the forward, Sean Trainer.
Barganya over to Perkins. Cook. Back to Baranya. Head-to-head action here as the Mules get the ball back up in front. Passing action as Lauda is going to rush and jump for the ball there to make that save. Picking up that ball, stopping the play opportunity there for the Mules.
Yeah, and that's another essential part of Max Clivio's skill set, being the biggest defender on the pitch, being able to hold off those attackers with his body in order to stop them from getting between him and the ball and the goal.
That massive opportunity there was by Mario Simoes.
Again, great job by Max Clivio to shield off that opportunity.
Pass back here. Trying to find Cook. Now Yana is going to take it. Tries to find his freshman classmate over there in the corner. The ball kicked out of bounds.
Yeah, and some of the first-year players on the pitch right now, for sure, underscoring one of the key components of Desautel's coaching ideology. These are players also that he recruited. He's not afraid to play players who he thinks are good enough to play, even if they are first years.
Foul was whistled on the ground as the Jumbos gain a free kick opportunity here.
Yeah, certainly dangerous for Yanez. I believe he's going to take the shot on again. I would be surprised if he doesn't.
Yanez pushing back as Cook is over there in the corner.
They're taking ground, ref!
Cook's going to take that shot. He's going to go high, trying to aim for the goal, but too high there. Once again, goes over through those rugby goalposts as Woven Shin checks in for the Jumbos, giving Leon Gherkin a little bit of a rest here.
Yeah, we don't normally see Max Cook take on free kicks, so that was a bit surprising to me.
Mules back on it. Whistle on the ground there as the Mules are going to get the free kick here. The stands are starting to get packed despite the cold weather. This is Massachusetts after all. I'm not too surprised. Everyone wants to see some Jumbo actions. Right, group? Free kick here for the Mules.
Not well taken. I'd be interested to see how they do this going forward.
Tries to find Samoa's now back over there. Moretti there in the backfield. Jumbo's throwing. Deep throwing for the Jumbos. Pass back action. Jumbo's going to try and gain it back here.
So far, the game plan working well for the Mules. McCarthy hasn't been forced to do much. His main highlight, of course, being the way he swatted away Gibson Campbell's cross earlier in this half. But that wasn't even a shot on target.
Now McCarthy with another goal kick. Still about 10 minutes left here in the first half. Colby Mules on the board so far, 1-0 after that goal from Ethan Franco early on as the Mules go back into dangerous territory here. Woven Shin trying to kick it back out. Perkins there in the corner. Perkins trying to kick that away, trying to find a Jumbo, but no Jumbos are there to be found. Back over to McCarthy. Branya there in that situation. Feigen. Over to Clevio.
Mateo, just go press the goalie next time.
Back to Lauda, kicking it over to Cook. Cook keeping it steady. Clevio going far. Daly now up in front. Daly over to Shin. Shin passing over.
Careful.
Clevio. Pass into the corner, no box. No man to be found, but whistle on the ground.
Another freshman about to come on for the Jumbos. This one, Mason Schultz, the forward from Wellesley, Mass. Wellesley, Mass. I don't know if I said that right the first time.
Big punt here for the Jumbos. For the Mules, my apologies. Perkins pushing up in there in front. Cook on the ball. As we see Schultz coming in, Ethan Feigen gonna get a breather. He's been in the game since the beginning so far. Clevio. Back to Lauda. Lauda with a deep ball there, trying to find a man. All open as it is intercepted there by the Mules.
Again, exactly what the Mules have wanted to happen has happened so far in this game. They forced a mistake from the Jumbos.
Franklin with the throw-in. Tries to find Samoas, but intercepted there by Clevio. Samoas gets on it here into dangerous territory here for the Jumbos. Franco on the ball. Franco pushing up in front. A lot of fighting action going on there with Clevio forcing him to kick the ball out for Lauda's possession here for that goal kick. Lauda gonna go for a fast start over to Daly. Daly gonna keep the ball himself. Pass up in front, trying to find Perkins. Perkins gets on the ball, takes a man down, takes a shot. And just an unlucky angle there for that shot there by Perkins with the big leg.
Yeah, it's exactly that. He just didn't really have enough space to be able to take a good shot there. Got a shot off, but it wasn't one that was going to be troubling for McCarthy.
Jumbo's taking the opportunities that they can. So far, 7 minutes left here in the first half. Pass up in front. Lauda. Looks for a man. Little low there for the Jumbos. Lauda back with the ball. Over to Clevio. Clevio. There's Schultz. Giannis. Giannis focusing. Tries to find Shin. Finds Daly instead. Daly there on the ball. He's a man who can shoot. He's a man who can score. There into the pocket.
Jumbo's just a bit unlucky there not to get a touch inside the box. Now they'll have to try to work their way back in.
Holding possession here. Passing into the corner, Baranya there. Running for it, but Franco's going to get back into the ball. Franco running for it. My apologies. That was Samoa's. Lauda.
Yeah, good job by the Jumbos there to get back and prevent a counterattack.
Daly sprinting for the ball there in that situation. Deep ball here, Giannis. Gonna take it, Bayanya. Perkins fighting for it. Perkins gains the possession. Perkins now going for it. Staying on the ball, kicked out. Jumbo's gonna hold possession there. Throw-in opportunity here for the Jumbos.
That was a great job by the Mules to get back on that, really cut off any passing options for Perkins.
Now Yanez Liana taken down.
Yes, Taylor. Come on, compete.
Now Franco on the ball. Franco all by himself against Clevio. Franco pushing out in front. Nobody there. Finds a man into the corner. Mule's gonna stay on it. Holding it steady. Daly trying to find somebody. Up in front. No Jumbos there, but Perkins manages to run towards the ball as it's kicked out by the Mules. Jumbo on the ground. Oh, 2 Jumbos on the ground as whistle is blown. Jumbo's gonna get the free kick opportunity. Oh, a little bit of argument back and forth here. A little bit of confusion as to whose mistake and whose foul that was. See what kind of a decision. I don't know, Ethan, did you see the action there in that situation?
The assistant coach was blocking my view, so unfortunately I can't have much input on that.
Seems like the referee is going to give the free kick here to the Jumbos, which Daly's going to take. Clevio. Over to Giannis. Giannis keeping with the ball. Woven shin there in the box. Kicked out there as it's going to be a corner opportunity for the Jumbos.
Yeah, the Jumbos still keeping with this opportunity with 4 minutes left in the game, but head coach Desatel was pretty upset that they didn't get to take that free kick quickly. As a result, they had to play it back to one of their center backs instead of playing it forward and more quickly.
Yana is going to take the corner kick here. Giannis going low. Tries to find Wall there in the situation, and that ball's gonna be ruled dead there.
Penalty for the Jumbos.
As the Jumbos are going to get a penalty kick here. Seems like there was a handball from the Mules
correct
in the box. A little bit of argument back and forth, but massive opportunity here for the Jumbos as Daly is going to take the free kick.
The penalty, you should say.
The penalty.
But Daly, lots of success so far from the penalty spot. Scored twice in the shootout in the round of 32 against Stevens. Scored a penalty against MIT. Here's a chance for him to score his 6th goal of the season.
Daly setting up. Lining up. Daly, steady. Takes the shot, goes down, and it's saved by McCarthy there. Ball still in play. Jumbo's trying to get back onto it, but now there's a lot of celebration there from the Mules as that ball is ruled dead. Mules still leading this matchup after that PK opportunity.
Yeah, that's really heartbreaking for the Jumbos. You just hear the Colby fans erupt.
Now Jumbo's gonna get this corner kick opportunity. Low ball there, and once again, kicked out. This time the last touch was by the Jumbos. My apologies, the Mules did get the last touch. Another corner kick opportunity here for the Jumbos. Yana is gonna take this corner. Yanez. Goes high and saved there by McCarthy. McCarthy has played phenomenally all day long.
Yeah, his save on the penalty, certainly the play of the day for the Jumbos. Or no,
for the Mules.
Yes. Jumbos rolls off the tongue better, for sure.
McCarthy with the punt. Jumbo's trying to pick up the speed, trying to get a last-minute opportunity here with 2 minutes left. McCarthy gonna get back onto the ball, getting that out.
Yeah, and then revisiting that penalty save by McCarthy. Great job there not to move his feet before Daly took the shot. He was focused on picking out the shot when it was taken, and he guessed the right way.
Now Shin fighting for the ball. Mule's gonna get that shot. Touch stays with the Mules. Franco now pushing up in front, but that's gonna be intercepted there by Alex Wall. He's gonna try and get that high kick there. A little bit of a back and forth action here between him and Franco as Wall. Gonna kick it off for the Jumbos. Clevio now with a deep ball up in front, trying to find Daly. Daly is there. Holds possession. Gives Giannis, who's going to take the shot! But just off to the right there for the Jumbos. Slight miss there.
Yeah, that was a really good look by Ian Daly. Try and redeem himself. Found Giannis there with the shot. Giannis just couldn't find the target.
Just goes off to the left as Franco, the goal scorer, is going to come off in the final 46 seconds of this first half. Now Mules with possession. Wonder if they might just run off these last 30 seconds or if they're going to go for an opportunity here. Seems to be taking his time. 22 seconds, goes long. Tries to find Franklin there. Back over to the Mules as we enter the last 10 seconds of the first half. Clevio there with the header over to Shin. Perkins now with the ball. He's going to try and take a shot, and that is going to be the first half. The Colby Mules are leading here on Bello Field in this NESCAC matchup, 1-0. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Don't wanna let you know you're so hypnotic, magical. Don't wanna let you know you're so hypnotic, magical. magical.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something.
Welcome back to Bellow Field here for this NESCAC matchup with the Tufts Jumbos facing off against the Colby College Mules. My name is Felix Bhattacharya, joined by Ethan Grublich. Group, we saw an exciting first half here so far with the Colby Mules getting on the board, leading right now 1-0. What do you think the Jumbos have to do to get back into this matchup?
They just need to create more opportunities and better opportunities at that. They have 12 shots so far, 4 of them on goal, but none of them have really challenged the goalkeeper, McCarthy, except for the penalty save that he made so outstandingly.
And McCarthy's been having a great game so far. He's been having tons of saves, lots of opportunities here for the Jumbos, honestly. A lot of them just missing the mark, some of them being a little bit unlucky. What do the Mules have to do to ensure that they go home with a win today?
I think they need to continue doing what they did in that first half, if not improve defensively. They already did a good job at keeping the Jumbos out of really dangerous territory, except for that sequence where, of course, they gave away the penalty, but they were bailed out by McCarthy.
We might be cold here on the sideline, but this matchup is heating up. I see the players. I know they're ready to go for this second half. The Jumbos want to get back into it, and the Colby Mules want to go home with that win.
Yeah, and another key for the Jumbos that I should add now is also the mentality needs to be spot on in this second half. Two of the most demoralizing things I would say happened to them in that first half, of course, the huge defensive error leading to the goal and also the missed penalty. Those are two things that you never want to happen, that you never want to have happen to your team. So fortunately for them, the score is still only 1-0. There is plenty of time for them to come back from it, but there needs to be a sense of urgency here because they've already lost 2 games this season. They don't want to drop another one, especially to an opponent that they should be beating.
The Mules going to kick off the second half. There was Fabricant passing it over to O'Brien. Knocked out of bounds there by Daly. Mules going to stay on it. Throw in here for the Mules. Trainer trying to jump up and get back onto that ball, but can't hit it there. Now the Mules with the second throw-in of the second half.
Yeah, and I'm sure the Mules will be content with eating up as much time as they can on these throw-ins that seem otherwise rather insignificant.
Now Jumbo's on the ball, trying to push it out, but intercepted there by Lemire. Lemire now over.
Great block by Max Cook on that shot.
Lemire over to Fabricant as the Mules going to have a corner kick opportunity. Franco going to be the one to take it. He, of course, was the one to score that goal in the first half.
Yeah, Franco getting the start today, adding to his amazing tally to start the season. Now 4 goals and 3 assists.
Franco going long. Trying to find a Mule there. But Daly going to try and kick that ball out of there. Long punt there by Daly, out of bounds. Mule's going to hold on to that possession. We've seen a lot of action today also from Traore on the Mule side. He's definitely a big player. That height has shown to help them.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened on that last corner. Corner taken pretty far away from the goal, but Traore with his height at the back post was able to keep it in, keep the attacking play alive.
Now Mule staying on it. Gherkin trying to kick that ball out. Mules with the throw-in.
Yeah, so the Mules starting the second half with the attacking opportunities. The Jumbos not entering Mule territory so far. Definitely not how the Jumbos want to start this half where they're behind.
Another throw-in here for the Mules. Lemire with the throw-in. Mule's going to stay on it. Jumbo's trying to get it out.
Yeah, Franco almost brought that ball down.
Lemire. Two players knocked down there. Both of them luckily getting back up as the Jumbos going to start possession here now.
That was a good touch by Max Cook.
Fabricant tried to move there into the, but Yana is trying to get that out. Traore trying to find a man, but great defensive effort there by Daly to get that ball out. Mule still with the possession there.
Yeah, not an easy clearance, but one achieved by Daly.
Feigen trying to get the ball out. Daly on it. And Gherkin kicking that ball out of bounds. Lots of fierce defensive efforts here today by Liam Gherkin. Now Mules with it. Traore. Yanez gets the ball. Pushing up in front over the Feigen. Feigen's going to pick up his speed. Pass up over in front. But just misses Brady there. Now Feigen going to take it himself. Tries to find Brady there. But the Mules defense is too much for the two Jumbos in that situation.
Yeah, I'd say Feigen and Brady definitely outnumbered there. But outstanding effort by Feigen after giving the ball away. The Mules seeming to regain possession, still making an effort, getting the ball back. Unfortunately, his shot goes out of bounds without touching the Mule, so it ends up being a goal kick.
Mules now on it, pushing into Jumbo's territory. There's Franco. Franco still with the ball. Fighting off against Gherkin. Trainer now getting in on the action. Long ball over to Brady, but out of bounds there. Mules possession.
Also earlier on that attacking sequence, Ethan Feigen with a great look to Daniel Yanez.
Now Lemire.
And once again, the Mules will eat up all this time on the clock.
Clevio. Over to Lauda. Lauda going to pick that ball up. See if he can punt it away. Going to resort to just a pass over there to Wall. Wall with it. Wilson trying to push in there. Definitely getting aggressive in these situations.
Yeah, and it makes sense after the error made by Wall that led to the goal.
Wilson. Out of bounds, Jumbo's possession.
So the press working today for the Mules.
There's Daly. Daly with the throw in. Over to Wall. Wall to Clevio. Clevio. Long ball. Trying to find Gherkin. Gherkin gets the touch.
Amazing ball by Clevio.
Gherkin still on it. Over to Brady, but Brady just off the mark. Too far left with the shot.
Yeah, Brady was just a little too far from the near post, I would say. In order to get a good angle on that, he would have had to really twist his body around. So it's no surprise that that shot ended up going wide.
McCarthy with the goal kick. Wall fighting against Wilson. Now Brady with it. Brady going to take it himself, dribbling. Oh, and takes a player down, whistle blown. That's going to be a free kick for the Mules. So Mikey Brady taking down Alex Moretti.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a good move from Brady. He put the ball around the defender Moretti initially, but Brady just didn't have the speed to get around, and in order to win the ball back, he ended up committing the foul.
Now Wood with the free kick, but the Jumbo's quickly going to get on that. Lauda going to pick that ball up. Lauda with it now. Going to go for the punt. Looking to find Brady there. Traore jumping up there. Feigen getting into the action. Brady fighting for it. Now Trainer. Trainer taking it himself. Trainer dribbling up to the front. Out of bounds. Jumbos hold possession.
Yeah, not a bad idea from Trainer trying to go into the middle.
Now a chance here for the Jumbos to set up a play. Gherkin. Gherkin going to go far and wide and up. That ball was going nowhere.
Yeah. Just a poorly executed cross by Gherkin. Had Brady and Feigen in the box, but there were defenders in there as well. Not a great chance for the Jumbos.
Now McCarthy with it. McCarthy looking to go long. Yanez on it. Finds Daly. Ooh, intercepted there by Wood. Gherkin somehow gets to it. Gherkin now with the ball. Feigen. Over to Yanez. Yanez staying on it. Up over, takes another high ball. Once again, a Jumbo's kick.
Yeah, that was a good defensive effort by the Mules. The Jumbos ended up taking their cross further out from the box than they had been at some point during the sequence. So a good job by the Mules forcing them to retreat and try to execute an opportunity that just wasn't there.
Now McCarthy with another goal kick. Lauda. Mules staying fierce. Jumbo's trying to get that ball away.
Yeah, and Franco almost with some more success on the press, just couldn't get a good touch.
Lauda. Over to Wall. Wall kicking it up in front, trying to find Brady. But there is Pugh to intercept it. Now Gherkin going to take it. Gherkin pushing up in front, loses possession of the ball. Daly, though. Daly over into the corner, takes the shot, and saved by McCarthy.
That wasn't a shot. It was definitely a cross in, but good job by McCarthy to get off his line and intercept it.
Keep going, Ethan.
Jumbo's pushing for those opportunities there. Traore finds Franco. Holding on to it. There's Lemire. Now Trainer gets on the ball. Trainer dribbling it himself, pushing up in front. Trainer brings down Traore.
Nasty move by Trainer to put Abubakar Traore on his back.
Now Daly with it. Daly over into the corner. But great work there by the Mules.
Yeah, that was the best attacking sequence we've seen so far from the Jumbos in this second half. Awesome dribbling success by Trainer, switching the ball over to Daly. The ball taking a deflection. Jumbo's getting, I think, their first corner of the half.
And Sam Wilson is a forward, but we've been seeing him have a lot of efforts here on the defensive side of the ball as well. Now
Yeah.
Corner opportunity for the Mules. For the Jumbos, my apologies. Up into the corner, quickly kicked out there by Wilson, but Gherkin's still on the ball. Gherkin getting it back into play. Tries to find a man over there.
Yeah, and
Yanez.
to what you said about Wilson, he absolutely will be playing more defense in the second half as the Mules look to secure this win and keep the clean sheet as it stands.
Now we see Wilson trying to sprint to that ball, but Lauda gets to it early. Over to Gherkin. Gherkin now taking it himself. Looks to find Brady. Finds Brady wide open. Brady dribbling up into the front. But ball seems to be ruled offside. Was it a foul?
No, it was
on
offside.
the ground. It was an offside call there.
Yeah, I think some players knew before others, Brady ended up being one of the last players knowing that he was offsides on that.
Now Wood.
Coming down the channel.
Gonna go long. Tries to find Wilson there, but punted out by Wall. Wall acting as a real Wall here today.
Maybe a Wall with a hole or two, considering the error he made in that first half, but I don't want to dig on him too hard for that. Jumbos, though, having to still make up for that error.
Mules gonna have this corner opportunity. Up in the corner, Wilson jumping up high. Still in Mules' possession. Keeping it strong. Mules holding on to it, but Daly kicking that away. Now Feigen. Feigen pushing it up in front. Feigen dribbling away. Staying on it. Staying strong. Looking to find Trainer. Goes for Yanez instead, but intercepted there by the Mules. Mules back in play. Wilson here now with the opportunity. Wilson dribbling up in front. He's against Clevio. Clevio's on Mon, and Clevio gets to him and kicks the ball out. Great defensive effort there by Max Clevio.
Yeah, great recovery by the Jumbos. One of their defenders just slipping up, allowing Sim Wilson to be played through by O'Brien. In the end, though, Max Clevio making it look easy.
Now Mules with another corner opportunity. Mules lining up a little bit differently here for this corner. They're going to go for the low pass. Almost intercepted there by Trainer, but still in Mules' possession, punted out. Wood trying to get onto that ball, holding onto it. A lot of back and forth action here as Wall can get to it though. Wall gonna try and kick it back out as he finds Feigen. Feigen taken down, no whistle blown. Mules coming back with it now.
Yeah, and that's just how physical the NESCAC is now a player does go down. Real hard foul committed by the Jumbos on the Mules.
As we see Feinberg knocking down, I believe that was Sullivan. It was Sullivan.
Yeah.
Sullivan quickly getting up though and gonna take the free kick himself. Up over into the corner to find Wood. Wood now on it. Feigen trying to get it out. Pushing it away. Franco with the touch. Franco keeping onto it. Oh, and as Liam Gherkin is on the ground, I don't know if Franco had any contact there. Ethan, were you able to see that?
I was not able
foul?
to see it, but I did hear Jared Wood from the Mules say that there should be a yellow given for simulation. I can't really testify to that just because I didn't see it, but Liam Gherkin going down hard.
Gherkin getting up though.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just difficult to see some of the play really far down this near sideline.
No VAR in D3 soccer. Now Wall passing it over to Lauda. Lauda gonna seem to boot this away himself. Feigen now trying to run to it. Daly getting the touch. Gherkin fighting for it. There's Sullivan. Gherkin. Now Yanez.
Some new subs about to come in the game for the Jumbos.
As we see a change here for the Jumbos.
Yeah, that'll be Eric Ingersoll, the midfielder, coming on, as well as two attackers, Anthony Bengdia and Mason Schultz. Ingersoll and Bengdia both making their first appearances of the day. Ingersoll, a graduate student or a senior, classified as something like that. His parents came all the way from California to come watch this game. He hasn't gotten a ton of playing time over the years due to a lot of great players in the Jumbo's midfield ahead of him in the depth chart. Bangdia coming on, very fast player, also on the track team notably.
As on the Mules side, we see Wilson come out. McCarthy. Big boot there by O'Brien.
Yeah, O'Brien just trying to catch Lauda off guard. Lauda a little bit off his line, but alert to it.
Now Wall. Tries to find Feigen.
Yeah, that ball from Wall coming off. Yanez in midfield.
Meets Wood instead. Now Yanez.
Lots of bodies forward for the Jumbos.
Offside there for the Mules. Flag comes up. Lauda going very far out.
Yeah, as the clock ticks on, the Jumbos more and more desperate for a goal, pushing further and further forward.
Now Daly in the corner. Just off the mark there from Ian Daly.
Yeah, that may have been the Jumbos' best chance of this second half. Daly just dragging that wide of the goal off his left foot. But a great look there for the Jumbos. That's an encouraging sign going forward.
As Feigen comes off and Siegelstein comes back into the game. He seemed to be slowing down in the last few minutes. He definitely seems like he needs a breather. He's been playing a lot of this matchup today. I don't blame him. It is cold in these conditions here, in this aggressive matchup here. Now Ingersoll.
Now, when you say that, it's interesting to see. I don't think I see any Tufts players wearing long sleeves, but a few on Colby, not many though. So definitely doesn't feel cold if you're exerting as much energy as these players are on the pitch right now. The NESCAC in Division III soccer, as Desatel will testify, a lot more physically demanding than it was when he was a player for Middlebury at the turn of the century.
Now Sullivan with the free kick. Pushing up into the corner. Sullivan gonna go high. Tries to find Franco there. He meets him. Franco with the ball. Pushed out into the corner. Franco taking it back in for himself into the corner and headed out there by the Jumbos.
Yeah, great defensive header by Max Cook to sort of take that opportunity away.
Scary moment there for the Jumbos as they look to set up again. Ingersoll over to Bangia. Kicked out over Gherkin. Jumbo's getting involved in every possible way. Now, keeping on it. Bangia. But taken out by the Mules, taken back by the Jumbos. A lot of back and forth here for the two teams. Alex Wood now. Alex Wood, what am I saying?
It's Jared Wood,
It's Jared Wood.
Yeah, and before that, we saw Colin Sullivan make a really neat move around the defender to maintain that possession while defenders were closing in on him.
Desatel kind of speaking over here from the bench. Now the Mules with it. Staying strong on it. Sullivan trying to gain off of that opportunity, but we do notice the Mules sort of slowing down a little bit, trying to slow down the pace, run off the clock a little bit more.
Absolutely. And when you're going slow like that, maybe you'll have some attacking opportunities, but there won't be the players forward that you need.
As the Jumbos open up for another opportunity, trying to find Daly there into the corner, but intercepted there by the Mules. Now Jumbos back on the ball. There's Yanez. Yanez. High ball there into the corner. Daly tries to meet it with the head. But the ball was a little too high for him there on that opportunity. Jumbo's still with it here. Now Gherkin. Jared Wood really pushing that ball away out of bounds. Traore seems to be injured in this instant as Wilson comes back into the game. Seems to be limping off.
Yeah,
He's
two
okay there.
Traores for the Mules. This one, Arkham Traore, the midfielder, coming off with an injury as the clock keeps running. Under 23 minutes to play.
Daly now.
Yeah, not bad ideas on these crosses, but just they've been unsuccessful.
McCarthy standing strong. McCarthy now with the boot. Bowes on it. Jumbo standing strong. More changes coming here for the Jumbos. Lauda.
Yeah, so a defender and a forward coming on for the Jumbos. Taylor Feinberg, the defender. Henry Perkins, the first-year attacker.
Gherkin with it. Gherkin looking to see if he can meet Daly there. Daly gets on it. Daly. The Mules ensuring that they play man with Daly. They know that he's a real threat. Now Wall. As we see some changes, Gherkin coming off. Now Gherkin staying in. Bangdia coming off, Perkins coming in. As Owen Denby is getting ready to check in any moment now.
Yeah, Alex Wall coming in off the field for the first time today. Replaced with Taylor Feinberg, who started and placed for him last week and maintained that clean sheet.
Now the Jumbos with an opportunity here. Perkins pushing off into the corner. Perkins on it. Nothing there. Now Yanez. Yanez gonna take the shot, but quickly met by McCarthy there. You gotta do absolutely everything over there from the Colby coach. McCarthy now.
Yeah, clear objectives for both teams. Colby maintain their lead. Tufts try and get an equalizer.
As Ethan Feigen gonna check back in for Liam Gherkin. He's gonna get a little breather himself.
Yeah, so Feigen just taking a short rest.
He's been a big player here today so far. As it's quickly kicked away and off into the neighbor's backyard here. Now the Mules with it. Mules. Trying to get that ball out there. Here's Wood. Wood back on it.
Jumbo so far 4 shots in the first 25 minutes of the second half.
Yanez
However,
get the
none
ball
of them
back.
on target.
Yanez long pass there to Schultz. Perkins managed to get it. Finds Feigen, but Feigen slips away. Can't get that possession there. Just wasn't fast enough for that pass. Mules now with the throw-in. 19 minutes left. Feigen now. He had the last touch. Fabricant. Gonna have the throw-in. Wood gonna take it instead.
So the Mules definitely executing their game plan in this second half, not allowing the Jumbos to have any real chances. As I was trying to say, the Jumbos, 4 shots this half, none of them on target. So easy work for McCarthy so far in this second half, with more than half of that second half already being played.
Perkins. Ball back out over to Cook. Cook staying on it. Running to it. Trying to get that ball back out of this dangerous situation here for the Jumbos.
Yeah, good job by Max Cook there, shielding the ball away from a Mules attacker to secure the goal kick.
Lauda now. Yanez using his speed, trying to get the ball back out in front. Staying on it. Pass. Daly gonna take, but McCarthy swoops in too quickly. Daly wasn't able to get to that ball there.
Yeah, good decision making by McCarthy, getting in front of Daly, getting to the ball before him. Probably the most work that McCarthy has had to do in the second half.
Now Jumbos holding that possession. No one there. Daly trying to sprint to keep the ball in play, and he manages to get it. Now Figan with it, trying to find an open man. Finds Daly. No offsides in this situation. There to Perkins. Perkins in the box, lining up, tries to find Daly. Daly's not there as McCarthy swoops in and catches that ball.
So the Jumbos starting to make McCarthy a little busier. Still not much to challenge him with.
Some dangerous chances here for the Jumbos so far.
Ooh, that was given away poorly.
Yanez trying to swoop in.
Yeah, good work by Taylor Feinberg to get back after Ethan Figan gave the ball away poorly. The Mules could have had a chance.
Now the Jumbos with it. That's going to be ruled out of bounds. Possession's going to go to the Mules here. Wood with the throw-in. Tried to find Wilson, but great defensive effort there.
Sean Trainer about to come into the game for the Jumbos, still looking for his first goal on the season, and it would be a critical one at this time. 15.5 minutes left to play. Jumbos still without a goal on the score sheet.
Now Jumbos fighting back for that possession. Yanez now pushing up in front. There's Figan. Figan trying to find Perkins. Perkins gonna try and take the shot. And it's just off the mark, going up over the crossbar. For about 2 seconds, I honestly thought that was a goal right there.
Yeah, the angles have been deceiving towards us. Really, really good chance for the Jumbos there. Possibly their best of the second half. Good link-up play between those freshmen. Perkins.
The fans getting riled up here for that opportunity that the Jumbos almost had there. Ingersoll trying for that shot there off that corner, but really couldn't get in. McCarthy manages to get the ball back once again.
Yeah, I should speak faster before these corner kicks get taken, but it was good link-up play between Mason Schultz and Henry Perkins to create that chance earlier.
Mules. Mules still on it. Wilson. Out of bounds. Corner kick opportunity here for the Colby Mules with 14 minutes left here in this matchup. Colby still leads 1-0. Corner opportunity now for the Mules.
Yeah, they'll be
really
good
trying to slow down this clock here. Kicking that ball up high, straight into the hands of Lauda. Lauda trying to keep this play and get it started very, very quickly. Over to Feigen. But Mules quick to get the ball back. Now the Jumbo's back on it. Giannis fighting for it. There's Ingersoll pushing in there. Up in front, trying to find Perkins. Perkins now with the touch. He was going to try and take the shot there. Jumbo still hold on to it. Giannis now with the ball, and he's taken down. Seems to be a free kick opportunity here for the Jumbos. They're going to try and take it as quickly as possible. Giannis and Daly lined up here. Let's see who goes for it. Daly seems to be moving away. Giannis going to be the one to take the shot.
Yeah, and this is an amazing opportunity for Giannis to make great contact on a set-piece ball again. We saw him on this end last week against Babson, strike one very cleanly, but that was saved.
Giannis, as he goes for the low ball, they try and get it in with the header. As a deep shot is taken there with the Jumbos hitting the back of the net. That was Ethan Feigen there with the shot. I might be mistaken here because it seems like other players are celebrating. It does seem to be that Tyler Feinberg got the touch there and manages to get that goal. Great opportunity, great chance there. And this game is tied up with 12 minutes left.
Well, that was awesome. I also thought that Ethan Feigen had gotten on the end of it, but clearly by Taylor Feinberg being the center of those celebrations, he must have been the man on the end of it. Ball bouncing before it got to the goal, may have taken a deflection, just confusing the goalkeeper McCarthy, who had played so well today leading up to that. But now the score is even, and the Jumbos now with some momentum heading into these final 12 minutes, getting exactly what they needed after Colby had played so well in the second half up to this point, not allowing the Jumbos to have any real clear opportunities.
Really coming out of nowhere there with that goal off of that opportunity. But this game is tied back up, and the Jumbos utilizing that momentum. Still 11 minutes left.
Coach, on this or no?
Both teams still with a chance here to get this win. The Colby Mules women's soccer team, who played here earlier today, are in the stands here cheering for their classmates. The Mules now back up in front. Wilson, and a swoop in there from Daly.
Yeah, that was a very great flick taken on by O'Brien towards Wilson. Just better defensive work in the end by the Jumbos to force the corner.
Corner opportunity here for the Mules.
So a dramatic 10.5 minutes ahead of us.
Ball up. Wilson trying to get to it. Wilson holding on to it. Jumbo's trying to push it out. Feigen gets to it. Feigen. Now a scary chance here for the Mules.
Just put your foot through it!
And it's another. Can't really see it from this angle here. If it's a throw-in, it seems to be a corner.
Yeah, O'Brien almost had Fabricant through on goal. It was just enough of a defensive effort by the Jumbos on the other end of it.
Final 10 minutes here. Tied game on Bellow Field. As the Jumbos looking to utilize this momentum to push the ball back up, try and meet the end of the net.
Great link-up play by the Jumbos in midfield.
Jumbo's pushing up.
Stop. Play. Play.
Now they'll look to reset.
Daily show. Daily
Lauda.
show. I can find it. Find your front foot.
There's Inglewood
Daily here, man. Seconds.
trying,
Go at him. Go at him.
pushing up in front. There's Feigen. Siegelstein kicking that ball out.
The Mules definitely not looking content with a tie. They're still pressing high up in this when the Jumbo's defenders have the ball. That's the strategy that got them on the scoreboard, and they're going to continue with it as they search for a winner and search to avoid a 6th straight tie.
Trying to get that ball out there. Clevio. Over to Trainer. Trainer on it. Yanez. Yanez pushing up in front. Scary situation here for the Jumbos. Open goal opportunity, but McCarthy somehow manages to get back there and pick the ball up. What an opportunity that was there for the Jumbos.
Yeah, the Jumbos will be really disappointed to not capitalize there after they got past McCarthy. They just couldn't take the chance in time for McCarthy to not get back. So McCarthy ends up with the ball in his hands in the end.
Lauda with it.
A very, very scary chance for the Jumbos. Arguably a better chance than the one that they actually scored.
Big boot there by Ian Daly. Perkins is trying to rush to get it.
So a swap of freshman forwards coming up. Henry Perkins will come off and Mateo Bargagna will come on.
As we see some of the starters coming back into this matchup with Campbell and Gherkin coming back. Feigen, Yanez, and Perkins coming out. Get to see a little more action from Baranya as well.
Yeah, as I saw Feigen sort of trotting off, I was a bit surprised, but then Desatel directed him back in the game. He wasn't actually being subbed off. Feigen being the center of that goal.
Feigen staying in the game. Clevio trying to get the defensive, knocks down a player as well, but seems to be no direct contact there. Great tackle there by Clevio.
Yeah, superb clearance, just ending the scare.
As the Mules have once again have a corner kick opportunity here, going high and long, way too long. Nobody there for that situation. Jumbo's gonna gain possession. Long throw in from the Jumbos.
Go again. Press Mateo.
High kick
Play Mateo. Play
over
Mateo.
there from Sullivan.
Taylor. Talk to him, guys.
A little bit of a mess in the back line.
As we enter the final 5 minutes here on Bello Field. Still tied, 1-1. Baranya
Simple, simple, simple. Don't have to force it.
tries to find Trainer.
Yeah, Trainer almost got in behind Graham Pugh, who slipped up, but enough Mules back to get rid of it.
Clevio trying to find Daly there, but manages to get it out of bounds as Franco comes here for the throw-in. Seems like Wood's gonna take it instead.
Yeah, the Mules really needed the Jumbos to give up possession there, as they weren't really finding themselves so far forward as Clevio just allowed them to be.
Baranya trying to push up in front here.
Ooh, poor
Intercepted
ball.
there by Gherkin. Gherkin tries to find Baranya. Baranya here with the opportunity. Kicked out of bounds, though,
Will be a corner.
by Pugh.
So ball poorly given away by McCarthy, who was forced to use his feet, try to distribute on the ground. Gherkin was straight to it. He dribbled his way through midfield, found Barganya, and the result is a corner kick for the Jumbos with under 4 minutes to play.
4 minutes left here. Jumbos with the corner. Gonna go low. Trying to find Siegelstein. Siegelstein there on the ball. Ball still in play. Gherkin. Kicked out of bounds. I feel like the Mules were the last on that touch. Once again, corner opportunity here. 3.5 minutes left. Gherkin gonna take the corner kick. No, Gherkin's not gonna take the corner kick. Can't necessarily see who took that opportunity there. But quickly cleared by the Mules. Clevio bringing it back into play. That is Inglewood, my apologies. Jumbos hold on to possession. Baranya with it. Gherkin. And McCarthy manages to pick it up.
Sustained pressure from the Jumbos. It seems as though in these final 3 or less minutes that we have left, they'll be the team that has the chances, whereas the Mules probably won't have as many.
McCarthy. Campbell. Campbell holding on to it. Campbell. Now the Mules with it. Mules pushing into dangerous territory. There's Franco.
Good job by the Jumbos to avoid conceding the corner there. It doesn't look as if there are any players on the Mules who can give a throw-in that would sort of replicate a corner kick. But they'll attempt a long throw now, possibly.
As Lemieux comes back into the game. As Daly's going to pick it up quickly. He's going to try and get that ball there. See if they can get a last opportunity here in this matchup. As the Mules are going to kick it high and long, just too high.
Well, that was their opportunity.
1.5 minutes left as the Jumbos are looking to push aggressively now. Campbell with the long pass trying to find Trainer, but Trainer is not there. Franklin gets it instead. Out of bounds, Mules hold on to the ball. Final minute here on Bellow Field. Seems to be kicked into the stands there on that opportunity. Gherkin now with the ball. Gherkin quickly cleared there by the Mules. Franco with the ball.
Yeah, Mules with a chance to counter.
Now the Mules pushing strong. Fabricant, but quickly picked up by Lauda. Final 30 seconds here. He's going to punt it away quickly. Trying to get Feigen there. Feigen meets Baranya. Feigen now. Trainer pushing into the corner. Trainer on the ball. Pass over to Feigen. Feigen falls down and picked up by McCarthy. I think that might be the end of this matchup here today.
And yeah, that is correct.
As we enter the final 5 seconds here from Bellow Field. It does seem to be a tie in this NESCAC matchup. An interesting matchup here today. Definitely a fun game to watch. Jumbo's getting that last-minute goal there to tie it up. The Colby Mules leading for most of the game. I was excited here despite the cold weather today. I'm glad that I got to see this matchup. Thank you for being here with me today, Ethan. We hope to see many of you here back live tomorrow as the Jumbos face off against Trinity at home. That's going to be at 3 p.m. and only on JumboCast. From us at JumboCast, I'm Felix Bhattacharya, joined by Ethan Grublich. We hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you.